When I said a couple episodes ago that the wars have begun, I was talking about data center wars because somebody decided to shoot up a city councilor's house just because they voted yes on data centers. I said the war has begun. But it's not just against data centers. It's going to be against the robots, the Waymos. It's going to be against artificial intelligence. It's going to be against the future. This is a war against the future. And another person under fire, the latest victim in this war, luckily not a casualty, is Mr. Sam Altman himself, the CEO of ChatGPT. It is the basically equivalent of AI in most people's minds. They think of ChatGPT. Well, I guess that's a good thing, and it's a bad thing. It's a good thing as far as branding. It's a bad thing as far as you're gonna have deranged people come and try to kill you and your family, and it's something you have to accept. When you bring super intelligence into the world, in the fine print, you're going to see that you have to deal with shit like this. You're gonna have to. It's a part of the gig. Okay? It's no different than when that bomb went off when Ariana Grande was just trying to perform. It's no different. She realized that this is a part of it. That statistically, eventually, if you perform in front of people, and it's not just her, obviously, it's any of these superstars that are selling out arenas and shit like that, and they consistently do it. They know eventually that they're gonna have some bozo that's like, you know what, I am just enough of a nut job to make this happen. And if you decide to bring super intelligence into the world, a part of the gig is risking your entire family getting burned alive. It's risking everything that you have going up in flames. We've officially moved past the stage where the backlash against AI involves strongly worded open letters and think pieces. In San Francisco, the response to the Silicon Valley elite has shifted from digital dissent to literal Molotov cocktails. Over the weekend, Sam Altman's residence was targeted not once, but twice in a series of events that feel like a beta test for a very low-tech revolution. The revolution has begun. Rise up. Quietly. Quietly for now. Rise up. Rise up. This is going to stop everything. This is going to stop. So stock up on your bottles of alcohol and get all of the rags that are disposable that you can get. Not your nice rags that you use to wipe your ass. Put that to the side. These are going to be ones that will go up in flames. Put them to the side. This is the moment. This is the moment where we rise up. This is how we beat the robots, with fire. This is how we beat artificial intelligence, by throwing bottles of fire at them. On Friday morning, a suspect allegedly threw an incendiary device at the gate of Altman's home before heading downtown to threaten to burn down the OpenAI headquarters. This is how you do it. This is how it's done. This is, honestly, you should be writing this down. You should be taking notes. You should be looking at this as an exact blueprint. This is how you get things done. If you notice anything happen with your chat GPT agent or your little fucking whatever, I don't know what these techies are calling it, the devil inside of your phone, if you noticed a little glitch, that's what this was. That's what this was. We're stopping things one little piece of, arson at a time. We're going to start with your driveway. We're going to start with your driveway. We're going to throw it right at your gate. Don't climb the gate. That's risky. There's things that could happen on the other side. You don't know what they have. It could be like where they have weapons. It could be one of those things where they have an animal, like some sort of attack dog, and just honestly, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the time. It's not actually about hurting anybody. It's about the message. It's about the message. Soon we'll go over the fucking gate, but right now, we're just gonna burn that shit down. And even if it's just a little piece, it's about the message. And that's exactly why this person decided to let them know that he's gonna head downtown and he's gonna burn the open AI headquarters. You don't start with something big. You go to you go to the gate first. You go to the gate and you send a message. And the message is not just, fuck you. It's also, hey, I'm going to do something else. Don't alert the police. Give me enough time to get all the way there. This is a part of the reason why you don't go over the gate. Do you see how this master plan is coming together? And this is how we spark change. First, open AI, down with the rest. I think I think honestly the revolution is going exactly as planned. Some people might say it's pointless. Some people might say that this is just senseless violence and it's not actually changing anything. It's not actually fixing anything. And I say fuck those people. They need to they need to pray to Trump Jesus. Praise be his name. I think that I think that we're going to have to recruit more people. We're going to have to get people that are more brazen, that are able to go right to the line and start this revolution. This is the moment that we take it back. This is the moment where humans fight back. And apparently, if you're going to try to set fire to the future of intelligence, you might as well start with the guy's driveway. I feel like that was a little bit sarcastic. I feel like that was a little bit. That is where you start. That is where you start. This is the master plan. This is what we do. This is how we get things done. You start in a guy's driveway. You start there, you start with the gate, and then you head to the headquarters. You send a message about all of this. It's fuck you, and you're sending a message that you're getting to the next step. And you better hope that they don't call the police. You better hope that nobody responds. And just in case you were thinking that this is idiotic, just in case you were thinking that, again, this is just senseless violence, it's just clearly just destruction of property, I would like to remind you that this is the master plan. So have some fucking respect. And just to keep the weekend interesting, 2 more suspects were arrested on Sunday, April 12th for firing shots in front of the property. What did I tell you? What did I fucking tell you? You thought this was a game. You thought this was a game. You thought this was a game. I don't know how much more serious that we could be. These drive-bys, they're going to soon be directed at a person. It's going to get worse and worse. And seriously, it is getting worse and worse. These were probably the same people that were attacking Waymos. They were attacking different fucking automated vehicles and basically using them as a punching bag with the label "the future" on it. This is all just people fighting against the future. And now it's getting to the point where we are sending actual shots at city council members and CEOs and throwing Molotov cocktails like it's a fucking video game. I think we really might have a revolution on our hands. I think it actually is getting worse. We are witnessing the first physical signs of a war between the people who are building $1 trillion IPO and the people who are just tired of watching the world get disrupted into a pile of ash. People are fucking angry. What did you expect? This is part of the fucking gig, man. This was a part of the gig. Did you read the fine print? Did you fucking eggheads read the fine print? It's not just build super intelligence. Eventually, maybe it's a coin toss if it's the end of the world, or it might be ultimate abundance. I'm hoping for abundance personally. I'm hoping for the optimistic route, but it's a coin toss nonetheless. It's playing Russian roulette none the fucking less. Even the people creating that will admit that to you. And some people might want to downplay that, like these people are being irrational, and they are. Like we should all cast away any of these people that are doing violent shit to these tech bros. We should cast them away. That they do not represent what society should be, in my opinion. But what did you think was going to happen? What did you think the outcome was going to be as you just replace people's jobs, as you just put fear into people's minds thinking that their families are actually going to starve, that they are actually going to be disposable. They are going to be something that can just be thrown away. 100 workers turned into one robot, into one AI agent. It's scary. People are fucking scared. People don't want to just wait around. They want to act. They want to say, I did something. When they come home and little Johnny says, Dad, what did you do today? After he got laid off, he doesn't want to say, I got fired and I just came home because I'm a piece of fucking shit. He didn't want to say that. He didn't want to say that because of this, son, I won't be able to get it up for your mother anymore. She's going to start sleeping with her personal trainer, and give it 6 months, she will leave me and you are going to move away. And I did nothing. They don't want to say that. They don't want to just go home with their tail tucked between their legs. They don't. They don't. And they won't. They want to say, I did something. Daddy lost his job, but he found his purpose. They want to say that they found something. They want to live the American dream. And you're trying to strip that from them. So they found a new dream. And they kind of look at history and say, maybe this is the revolution all over again. Except we're not going to be dumping tea in the fucking harbor or whatever the fuck. We're going to be sending shots. We're going to be throwing Molotov cocktails. We're going to be a problem. The fact that it is ramping up, the fact that this isn't just one thing that happens here and there, that is happening over and over again. You see people that are getting like actually assassinated and shit like that. People are cheering and shit, like just because they're in an industry that you don't like. It's crazy how the tides are turning. People are saying that enough is enough. I'm not saying this right. I'm not saying that this should happen. I'm not saying I fucking endorse this, but it is what it is. It's happening. You're arguing with God. This was put into our biology. This is how we were designed to respond to this. What did you think was going to happen? This is in the fine print. This was there all along. And if you were willing to take the chance, if you're willing to take the chance and you're flipping the coin or playing Russian roulette, that what you're creating is going to end up recursively fixing and improving itself and able to make itself some sort of godlike being that may either fix or destroy the world. You're already taking that chance. So if you're already taking that chance and then you see in the fine print, hey, by the way, if/when this starts to work, you're going to start displacing people. When you start displacing people, people are going to get hungry. And remember that people are only a few missed meals to going fucking buck wild. And they might do some shit. They might choose to come at you. They might come at your family. I know that you love your family, so to speak. I mean, you did take this chance. And maybe this will be in a more abundant life for your family. But this is the deal with the devil, that you decided to sign the line. You decided to sign your name on the dotted line, and here you are, suffering the consequences. It's not right. I'm not endorsing it. I'm not saying it's okay, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Altman responded with a blog post featuring a photo of his family, hoping that humanizing himself might dissuade the next person from trying to incinerate his fence. It's too little and too fucking late. So you're going to have to burn. You're going to have to burn at some point. At some point. That's the risk that you take. Maybe you get away. Maybe you get away without it happening. I hope you do. I hope that's your story. I don't want you to burn. Let me just put that disclaimer out there. I don't think anybody should burn you. But you're gonna burn. And if not you, maybe your family. If not you or your family, maybe it's your employee. Maybe it's one of your investors. Maybe it is your competition. Maybe they start getting plucked off one by one. And you might feel like you're on top of the world, like you're king of the hill, until it gets down to only you. And yeah, that might help when it comes to everybody's going to be looking at you for the answers, but eventually that means it's only you left. And my guess is you're gonna stop caring about all this, and you're gonna start thinking, holy shit, this is this is actual war. I might have to leave the country. This isn't what I thought it would be. It worked. It worked. Who would have thought that a deal with the devil would end like this? Who would have thought? I think I think that a photo of your family, while albeit it's touching, it's it's not enough. It's not enough. We don't care. Again, we, not me, not me. We, as in the people that are upset, the people that are crazy enough to come at you with fucking flames and alcohol mixed together, like the people that think of this shit like life is really just a video game. The people that said, you know what, I give up. Just put me in prison. Put me in prison. Put me in prison. I'm not going home. I'm not going home and telling my son I just gave up. I'm not. These are going to be the people that they're going to get worse. What what did you think was going to happen? Did you read the fine print? Did you read the fine print? It's it's not enough. The photo of you and your family is not enough. People are actually using it to try and figure out your location. It backfired. It's not enough. They're actually thinking about the order in which to kill you and your family. You will be last. It's not enough. These people can't be negotiated with. You can't you can't humanize yourself with these people. You've you've made them feel like they were disposable. You made them feel like they were helpless, hopeless, unable to continue. They're getting replaced. And I guess when that happens, and this has never been seen. This isn't something that has been documented. This isn't something where we know to this extent of how people are going to respond. But it looks like what happens is people revert back to their most like basic self, like just an animal, the most primitive version of what a human is. Think cavemen. Why do you think they're throwing fire at you? So fire. That's This is what's happening. This is what you're doing. What did you think was gonna happen? Did you read the fine print? I This is why people are upset with you, by the way. Your deal affects everybody else. Everybody else. Not everybody wants to be optimistic. Even if things haven't taken a crazy negative turn yet, where we're being monitored by the fucking Terminator or Skynet or whatever the fuck. It hasn't gone that dark yet, and yet people still want to think negatively. Not everybody wants to be optimistic. Not everybody wants to think like you. You have to think like this. This is how you sleep. You probably don't sleep much. You probably have a fire extinguisher by your bed for these very moments. But when you do sleep, when you do finally nod off and you take a little bit of Ambien or melatonin or whatever the fuck you use to get your Z's, I know it's because you have a thought in your mind that's like, hey, this is going to be all right. It's okay, Sam. It's going to be all right. It's okay. And you go to sleep. You drift off. There's another day. Check that off the list. We did it. We made it. We made it. We made it. I think you knew this was coming, Sammy boy. I think you knew. I think you knew. And that's why I was like, hey, it's all right. He just got my gate. He nicked it. He nicked it. Let's try not to do this anymore. Remember, I'm a person. I made a bad deal. I'm summoning this, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look at my family. Look at my family. It's okay. The timing isn't a coincidence. Between a scathing investigative piece questioning his trustworthiness and OpenAI's increasingly cozy relationship with the Department of Defense, the savior of humanity narrative is hitting some serious friction. I mean, what did you what did you expect was going to happen? What did you expect? Of course, we got the call. We got the call. Somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to turn this technology into weapons. And you don't want it to be China. You don't want it to be them. You don't want the Chinese to be coming for us. You don't want that. You want this to be America. And this is an American investment into our future. Believe me. I thought about this a lot when I was sleeping last night. And the little Sammy inside of me said that everything will be okay. And I believe him. I believe. And I hope you are right, Sammy boy. I hope you're right. You're getting some side eyes just because you're deciding to use this shit for the Department of Defense. You're trying to turn this into weapons. This is the exact thing that people were scared of, but they don't know the plan like you do. And it's making it really hard for people to stay optimistic. You're doing all the things that people are like, hey man, I'm trying to argue for the cause here. I'm trying to say that this could be okay. I'm trying to say that look, a lot of fear mongering is going on when it comes to the future. It's fueling things like this. It's fueling episodes of rage and violence that is going to ultimately lead to a war for real. And no, I'm not talking about like left and right civil war type shit. I'm talking about people just doing random shit like that, like on some what's it called, like rebel forces or some shit. Like you know what I mean? They're gonna live in the fucking woods or something like that. They're gonna be on the outskirts of society, and it's gonna be a war for them. It's gonna be everything that they live for. He said, "You took my job, but you helped me find my purpose." This is what is going to be the story. You took my job, but I found my purpose. I now know what I'm supposed to do, and it's destroy you. It's the fine print, my guy. It's the fine print that I think you either ignored or you didn't give it much attention, and it's understandable. Again, with the looming threat of this whole flip of the coin, Russian roulette, this whole thing where we're even making a deal for, the whole thing that we're creating might end up destroying us. So with all that going on, I could see how you're like, somebody might come and try to light my family on fire. It's okay. It's okay. I have photos for that. I have photos because I'm a person. I'm a person. And it turns out that when you tell the world that you're building something that will inevitably replace them, some people don't wait for the official rollout to express their feedback. And this is what this guy looks like right here. This is the threat that you have now. This guy right here who looks like he's maybe 123 pounds soaking wet. He definitely vapes all the time, and his mother doesn't like it. He's had enough. He was told to do the right thing. This is what you have to face in fucking San Francisco, man. This is the bad guys that will be knocking at your door. I don't know who you thought that this was going to be. You might have seen too many like James Bond movies, or just had a picture in your head that isn't reality, because this is reality. This is who your bad guy is. This is the haircut that your bad guys decide to have. They're all gonna have this haircut. They're all gonna look just like this. They're all going to have this type of wardrobe on. They're gonna wear those type of shoes. And it looks like he has a champion sweatshirt. That's a telltale sign. If they have a champion hoodie, then look out. This is how they're gonna dress. This is what they're gonna look like. They're gonna look like just an average everyday person. I'm not gonna try to put a race on it, but you're probably looking at like a white person. And I'm not trying to stereotype with genders, but it's gonna be a male. Um, yeah, they they're not gonna outwardly look threatening. They're gonna look like this. This is your bad guy now. This is your Lex Luthor, Superman, Sammy boy. This is what you have to face. This was the fine print. This is what you just glazed over. This is what you decided to ignore. So I hope your family sleeps well at night, knowing that this is what they have to look forward to. This. And nobody should be taken out at the hands of this. This is this is just sad. This is sad. And deals with the devil are they're known for being a little tricky, a little fucked up, a little. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. It's kind of like when you ask for something with the genie. Be careful how you word it because you might end up, you know, getting the worst outcome of what you're looking for. This is this is what you get. This was the fine print. This is the monster that you didn't see coming. You thought the monster was the one that you were creating. They're gonna get you first. I uh I feel bad. I feel bad because the fact that people like this are gonna be what's haunting your children's nightmares. It's gonna be frequent. It's not like a typical bad guy. You might have think of somebody kind of like me, I guess, that you know what I mean. They have tattoos on their face or some shit. I'm a nice person, but I get it. This is this is what you think. Might be look at that as a criminal. You might sell drugs. You might do something. You might rob something. That's a bad guy. You look at this. Look at this. Imagine this being your fucking bad guy. That's everybody. I can't go into a store without seeing somebody that looks just like this. What do you do? What do you do? That's how paranoia starts. That's how paranoia starts. And maybe people would say they're just being paranoid. Maybe they would say that this is all just lunatics. That yeah, maybe some people get replaced, or maybe some industries will evolve or change or fall off, but new ones will come up. Maybe that this isn't as dangerous as people are saying. But maybe we're wrong.